welcome to my channel and welcome to this video. Very excited today to share with you some super easy summer DIYs. I am so glad that warm weather is finally here and summer is finally in full swing, so I thought I'd share with some very simple summer crafts. And most of the supplies I bought at the dollar store, but you could probably find them very cheap elsewhere if your dollar store doesn't have these products. Before we jump into the first DIY, maybe hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I would love to see you guys join me on my fun little YouTube DIY journey. I started with a plain mason jar and some dark green twine I actually found at the Dollar Tree, and just used some hot glue to wrap that around the bottom. And I did that a couple times until I felt like it was a thick enough amount of the dark green twine. Then with some light green twine, also from the dollar store, I used hot glue to wrap that around the top of the dark green, and I did that a few less times, that way it would be a thinner section of the light green twine. Finally, I used some puffy fabric paint to paint on the watermelon seeds. And that is this really simple DIY, perfect for your summer party. I feel like embroidered hats have been a thing around for quite a while, so I decided to make one of my own. I started out by taking this hat and using a pencil to draw on exactly what I'm going to embroider. And then I went in with my embroidery thread, doing a back stitch following along these lines, and on the front here I'm making a sunshine. Now this isn't really the best tutorial to show you embroidery. I actually did some embroidered patches in a video back, so I'll link you over to that one so you can check that video out if you want a little bit more detailed instructions. And you can't have a completed embroidered dad hat without writing something on the back, so I decided to embroider Sunshine Riptide because, you know, it's 2019 and I'm still Fall Out Boy trash. And I just absolutely love how the back turned out, but also here is the finished hat. This has to be one of my favorite dollar store DIYs. I am so in love with how this turned out. I took a basic round placemat you can find at the dollar store or really anywhere, and I started by folding it up to the middle and then using some hot glue to press that all down and hold it into place. And I found using some binder clips helped to hold it while the glue dried. That way you didn't have to sit there holding it with your hands until that glue was nice and solid. Once the bottom was secured, I started to glue down the sides, and I just did the same thing with the binder clips to hold it all in place. Now I was going to leave this part unattached, but I decided to glue it down, that way the flap on top could close a lot easier. Next you're going to need a magnetic snap. You can get these at the craft store. I measured where the middle of the purse was with a tape measure, and then I took the top piece and poked it through the top and attached it following the directions on the packaging. After that, I attached the bottom piece to the magnet and put that into place, folded down the flap, and then put on some binder clips to make sure the flap was exactly where I wanted it, and then did my best to punch the bottom piece through the bag. And then I had to do this part off camera because it was way too hard to show, but I secured the snap on the inside. So you could stop there, but come on, that's no fun. So I got some really cute trims from the fabric store and just glued them right on top, and it also works out because it covers up the ugly snap on top and nobody will ever even see it's there. And lastly, I just put on some binder clips on the top and let this set overnight. That way the placemat would get used to being in its brand new form. So weren't those so much fun? Oh my gosh, I am loving that little clutch that I made. I think that was the cutest idea. Anyways, those were my crafts for this video. I hope you guys liked them. I would love to hear if you guys have any really exciting summer plans, so leave a comment with that down below. Before I go, don't forget to hit subscribe and give this video a like if you enjoyed it and want me to continue making more DIY crafty style videos like this. So that's all I have for you in this video. I will see you in my next one. Bye!